Hello, today we are going to do a yoga flow for confidence. So you can place your palms over your second chakra, Svadhisthana, called sweetness, which is associated with graceful movement, emotional intelligence, ability to experience pleasure, nurturance of self and others, healthy boundaries. We're going to do some hip rolls so you can start feeling into your spine and allowing your head and your neck to also relax as you're describing these circles through your pelvis. Inhaling deeply and arriving fully into your body, and exhaling, letting go of everything that is weighing you down. Throughout the duration of this flow, you can connect with the qualities of the color orange and feeling that color orange emanating from your second chakra, which is 2 fingertips below the navel. We're going to take a puppy pose, extending the arms and lifting the hips up. You can either release the top of the feet on the mat or flex the feet. Breathing in deeply and releasing a little bit deeper the armpits into the mat. And here is my cat joining us for this flow. Continue to breathe in, connecting your second chakra to the breathing. And continuing the hip rolls in a tabletop position. My cat really enjoys playing and being naughty. Just allow the body to naturally flow through the movement, connecting to your breath, and continuing with some cat-cows, finding the space, pushing through the palms, arching the spine, exhaling, and inhaling, bringing the chest and the belly button closer to the mat, rolling the shoulders back and down. Maybe giving a little snuggle to the cat, and then going back to a down dog, pushing through the palms. The heels are slightly out. Inhaling deeply and exhaling, bending each knee and pushing the heel back towards the mat. Allowing the breath to deepen your practice. And gently coming into a plank pose and going into a chaturanga, bending the elbows and then pushing back into an upward facing dog and releasing lower into a cobra. Inhaling deeply, allowing the pelvis to come as close to the mat as you can while arching the spine. And exhaling, going back into a down dog, pushing the heels as much as you can into the mat. Deeply breathing in, bringing the knee towards the elbow, and then exhaling and going into a 3-legged dog. Activating the pelvic floor and activating the abdominal muscles. Breathing in, taking a little bit of rest into a downward facing dog with big toes together and heels slightly apart, and continuing on the other side. Gently bringing the knee close to the elbow and extending back into a down dog. Inhaling deeply and connecting with your allowance to deserve pleasure in your life. Allow yourself to absorb information from your feeling. Embrace and celebrate your sexuality. Your sexuality is sacred. Feel the movement. How easy and effortlessly it is to be inside your body and to enjoy how pleasurable life can be. How smooth the movement is. How soft your breath goes in and out. All these affirmations are associated with the second chakra, Svadhisthana. And holding again a downward facing dog, looking at my beautiful little cat, seeing what he's up to, and he wants to give me a little kiss on the forehead. And breathing in, we will bring each leg inside, and we're gonna stretch a little bit the quads, the glutes, and the calves. Coming back through a plank and changing the side. breathing in deeply and going as deep as it is aligned for your body at this moment. Finding the space in a plank and going back through a chaturanga into an upward facing dog, releasing the pelvis, pushing through the feet into the mat and rolling the shoulders back and down, and finding the space to go fully into a cobra. Breathing in deeply, opening the chest and opening the heart, and coming to a resting pose, into child's pose, snuggling a little bit with the belly, soft, beautiful belly of my cat. I love how easy it is for him to be loved and adored, and he teaches me that there is only allowance, that we are really deserving of having it all, of being cherished and celebrated, honored, adored, loved, and that is absolutely normal and our divine right. Coming into a frog position, pushing gently the hips a little bit closer to the mat, and finding the space, if you need maybe to open even a little bit more the knees on the mat, and gently shifting the pelvis back and forward, feeling into the hips and allowing any stuck energy inside the hips to be released. Sometimes we carry so much inside our hips. And gently going back into child's pose with wider knees if that is possible for you at this moment, and feeling into the rib cage through every breath in, allowing it to expand and sinking back the chest on the mat. Shifting into a forward fold, pressing the sitting bones on the mat, inhaling deeply, reaching for the stars and then catching our feet. Maybe bending a little bit the knees to find a space for the hamstrings, and feeling the elongation of the spine, trying to reach through the chest towards the thighs. Placing the palms on the mat, opening the chest and shifting the hips towards the sky, allowing your heart to soften here. Breathing in deeply and gently breathing out and going into a boat pose, pulling in slightly the abdominal muscles, extending the legs and very gently releasing on the mat. Deeply breathing in, gently breathing out, allowing the hips to sway from side to side. We're gonna close the flow through a somatic release practice. The hips hold so much memory of all the trauma that hasn't been fully released and the traumatic cycles that haven't been closed. So this practice of shaking the body is allowing you to close the cycle. Placing the palms over the second chakra, Svadhisthana, and connecting with this feeling of sweetness, allowing it to enwrap your body, and feeling gratitude for your body, for this sacred moment, for your breath, for being alive, for being able to feel and offer love, for everything that is supportive of you being here and choosing this moment.